Hi there and welcome to tutorial number 4. This is a random cutoff which uses the sample and hold circuit in the Neutron and it's generating random cutoff points for the filter, but it's keyed by the keyboard. Which is inspired by To Meet As Snowflakes Are Dancing recording, and on that he used a modular Moog. The nearest thing that I've come across that to a modular Moog having that function is in the sample and hold section. Instead of having an LFO trigger, there's a keyboard trigger, and you'll hear me explaining that in the video. And as always, we're going to start with an initial setting. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is use one oscillator, and we need to obviously get the tuning of that. Okay, the wave shape is a sawtooth, and we're going to leave the width right in the middle there. The cutoff frequency is about there. That's it. A bit of resonance on this one, right in the middle. Modulation depth, we're going to use a bit of that. Envelope depth 0, no noise or VCA. Oh, that's nice. That's a bit of frequency modulation from cutoff frequency modulation from the mod depth there. We're going to set up some delay. Middle there, some repeats and some mix. That's nice. Okay, the drive is going to be 0, tone in the middle, level up there, and then we've got the two envelopes. So envelope number 1 is at the default setting. So you can either have the decay, the second knob along, either fully up or fully down. It doesn't really actually make any difference. And we're not using envelope number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to patch from, this is all about the RND is random, a random cutoff. Now we're going to use the sample and hold circuit in here. So the sample and hold out into sample and hold clock. Oh, no. And we're going to use the patch bay here. So the first thing that we're going to do is take the MIDI gate out and put it into sample and hold clock. Instead of the sample and hold being generated by an LFO within the sample and hold, i.e. rate, we're going to do it from the keyboard. So we need then a patch cable from the sample and hold into frequency modulation, and that's going to alter the filter. So each time we press a note, we get a random cutoff point on the filter, which is exactly the sound that we need. So if I play a bit of the tune, the next thing we're going to set up is some vibrato from the MIDI device that you're using to control the sound. So we've used the assign thing here, which I told you about in setup number 1, if you refer back to that, and that's going to control, the assign is assigned to the modulation wheel. That's going to go into attenuator 1 CV, and then we need attenuator 2, bizarrely enough, to go into attenuator 1. Attenuator 2 is actually just governing the amount that goes into attenuator 1. So attenuator 1 is actually handling the pitch of oscillator 1. So that's when we need to use this control and the mod wheel on the device. Now you'll notice that you do get a bit of pitch bend there if you turn it fully up, but it's of course attenuated by attenuator 1 as well, so the setting is there. And then every bit of vibrato is from here.